Hello students, welcome for today's session. The topic for today's session is tables. So what comes to your mind when you think of table? The first thing that could strike to you would be a wooden table, but here I'm not talking about the wooden table. I'm talking about table on your web pages. Okay, it could be your timetable. Do you remember how your timetable is going to be organized? It is organized in terms of rows and columns. The rows could be your weekdays and the columns could be your timings. So I'm talking about tables. How we are going to create those tables in our web page is the next question. To our rescue comes the table tag. HTML table is going to be defined with the help of the table tag. Now, as you all know, the table consists of rows and columns. We have certain tags that are going to represent the row and column. Now, every table row is going to be defined with the tr tag, or in short we call it as tr. It is nothing but table row. Okay. Now, every row it is going to also have a header. Table is going to have a header. So that is going to be defined with the help of th tag. Okay. Then the data which should be actually present in the cell is going to be defined with the td tag, which stands for table data. We can also specify the border for the table. Even if you don't specify, then the default values will be specified. We can add a caption to the table with the help of the caption tag. So this is just a brief description of how we are going to create tables using web page. We are going to make use of the table tag. We have different tags for working with tables, such as tr, which stands for table row, th, which stands for table header, followed by td, which stands for table data. Okay. We can see a small example is depicted in the slide, which is going to give us the information of the employees. Employee first name, employee last name, followed by the age of the employee. What happens when we use tables? The information is going to be displayed in an effective manner. So tables are going to help us to display the information in an effective manner. So starting with the example, we have specified the root element as HTML. Before starting with the example, we'll just look at the output of the example so that you have a clear idea of what I am talking about. This is how you are going to create a table in terms of your HTML. Can you see the table has the title as employee details? Okay. Followed by the first name. There are going to be how many columns? There are 3 columns and there are 3 rows. Among these 3 rows, the first row is nothing but the table header. Okay. And then we have 2 rows which are going to specify the first name, last name and the age of the employee. Okay. After seeing this output, now let's try to code this example. First thing, what we have specified, table border as 5. So you can see the border is specified as 5. Even if you don't specify, it is going to take the default values for the border. Now caption is going to be used for specifying the title. So I've given the caption as employee details. You can observe it. Okay. Then what is my next job after creating the caption? After giving the caption to my table as employee details, the next thing I have to do is I have to create a matrix of cells in terms of rows and columns. So I have to decide how many rows and columns my table will have. So looking at the output, we understand that total we require 3 rows and 3 columns. So my first row is going to be used with the help of tr. I'm going to start with the define the row with the help of tr tag, and then I'm going to give the headers for these 3 rows. That is first name, last name and age. You can observe I have used the table header tag. After that, I have closed the row tag. Okay, and then I have started with the next row, that is my first row, and then I have specified the data for the row with the help of the td tag. Data is given as Jill, and then again I close the data tag. Next, that is the first name. Then last name is going to be given as Smith and age is going to be given as 50. So this is my entire second row in my table, and then I close the row tag because I'm going to define the next row now. That is why here it is written as TR. So this is going to be my next row. Next row I want to give the data as Eve Jackson 94, and then I close the table row, followed by the closing of the table tag, body and HTML tag. So now we will see how we are going to execute this program or how to add more rows to my table. So just have a look at this. This is going to be my output. In total we have 3 rows. First name, last name, age are given as table headers. Okay, employee details is given by as the caption, and Jill, Eve, Smith, Jackson 50, 94 is given by the table data tag. Okay, now we will see a small example. Go to my notepad. HTML, head, title. I'm going to give the title as table. Close the head tag, body, and now comes the most important thing is table. I'm going to specify border as 5. Okay, table border as 5. Now what do I want to give the heading? It should come within the caption tag. Employee details. Okay, this is my caption. Now I want to create 3 rows, and I'm going to give the headers as first name, close the header, then middle name, close the heading, table header tag, and then last name. Okay, so this is how we are going to create the header, and then I'm going to close the row tag because the first row is completed. My first row is completed. Now coming to the second row. Now I want to fill in the data. I'll do one thing. I'll show you the output of this so that you understand how actually it is going to work, like the rows and all. Okay, it is not going to be completed, but just check. Going to close the table, body and HTML tag. So what I have done, I will save it as table.html and save it as all files. Just check what I have done. I have given the title as table. Okay, border I have specified as 5. This is the table border. I have given the caption as employee details, and just I have created one row followed by the heading for the row as first name, middle name and last name, and then I have closed the row. Now I have closed the table, body and HTML. Now let us check what we get the output for this one. It is not completed. Okay, you just check step by step so that you understand how the modifications are to be done. Can you observe? I will just increase the size. Okay, so what we have done, we have just created one row which is going to specify the first name, middle name and last name. Is my table complete? No, my table data is not there. I've just given the headings. Now I'm going to complete the rest of the part. So now I want to create the first row. So again I'm going to use the TR tag, which defines a new row. And then I want to fill in the data to that row. So I'm going to write John as his first name, close the data. Smith as his middle name. This could be changed to age. Sorry, I'm so sorry for that. Table. Okay, and then the last thing what I want to include is his age. So I just say 45. Fine. And then what I have to do, I have to close this row because I have to start the next row, right? So before starting the next row, I need to close the use the closing tag for the previous row. I have clicked on save and then I press on F5. So now can you observe one new row is being created. Previously we had only table headers. Now when we have used the TR tag, a new row is being created. Now I want to add one more record. So what I am going to do? Again I am going to use the TR tag to create the record, new row, and I say Nancy as the first name and last name I give it as D'Souza. Fine. Age I will give it as 23. Close the table tag. Close the next row. So this is going to be my second row. Click on File, Save. Did you observe? This is how we can build tables. In the similar way, you can write a program for your timetable. Okay. If you want to add one more row, what I am going to do? TR. What is going to be my data? It could be Ron. Okay, and then I say his last name as Jacob, his age as 56. Now I need to close the row. Now we will observe one thing. What is going to happen if I don't close this row? Okay, this is just for a reference. Still you are getting the output. But when you are trying to go for the next row, it will not work. Okay. So this is how you can create tables in your HTML. Thank you, students.